Dear heart, fear not to soar the blue or roar through ringing rain. My motor is the thought of you, and love my aeroplane. My love and I together dare to play a tag with death. Among the singing stars we wing upon a cyclone's breath. We cheer the lightning's sudden flare, the charge of bitter rain. We risk the gale and dashing hail, for love's our aeroplane. Beside me flees along the breeze the shimmer of her hair. Her eyes, her gallant eyes, will guide and ever bid me dare. High over angry seas I sing, and safe return again. If she is near, I laugh at fear, for love's my aeroplane. Come soar through heaven's highest blue, or roar through ringing rain. My motor is the thought of you, and love my aeroplane.
A great reading. We have been 6 years in the making coming to this place tonight. Are you excited that we're here? When these two met, being hired by the same ad agency, they were friends. They kept having these intersections with each other. Eventually, 2 years into it, they were sent to different divisions, and yet they continued to have this friendship that was just fun. Just the organic way that you hope a friendship would develop. Eventually, they left that company and were reunited by Allison Goldberg. Is she here tonight? Okay, well, we wouldn't be here without Allison, who really hired these two and believed that she had this intuition that we should be here tonight. So I hope she gets here. A lot of construction. But isn't that amazing that she could see that, and it was on one of those evenings when she had encouraged them to just hang out a little bit later at the Red Head Piano Bar. Okay, all right. This was the place where they knew, and so we give thanks to Allison for having that sense. These two have had so much love. I'm so impressed with them both. They're amazing young adults, and I don't say that often. It says a lot about their parents and their friends, people they hang around with. They have so many good qualities. I mean, Adam is a knight in shining armor. He's happy-go-lucky. He has a great sense of humor. He's like an emotional rock in this relationship. He's got this love for Lauren that is unconditional. That, I think, is that's something that comes from God. That's something everybody looks for, male and female. And you found that, Lauren. And you are everything that Adam has been looking for. We have lots of Kleenex. But Lauren is a romantic soul. She's an artist. She brings a lot of feeling and emotion and spontaneity to the relationship. She's full of gratitude. She's affectionate, thoughtful, does lots of little things to let Adam know that she loves you. So would you agree with that? Yes. Even so, with all these qualities going for them, their relationship someday will be tested, as all relationships are. And I have 3 words for you that I think can help us live happily ever after together. And Adam, I think God gave me these 3 words for me, these first 3 words, for us guys primarily. And I believe now, looking back, that if we can say these 3 words at the right time, that we'll always be together. Ready? Primarily for us guys. You are right. I know it seems obvious, but it took me a long time to learn this. I grew up in a family where if we were wrong, we did not admit that very well. And the beautiful thing about just saying that to your partner when you realize that you're wrong is that it just elevates one another. It says, I see that you have a good head on your shoulders. I'm not always right. It's a good thing. It's a great relationship builder anytime you can say it. And I have 3 other words that are for all of us that I think are the most powerful, some of the most powerful words that we could put together to keep us happily ever after. These words are, I am sorry. At the right time. There's a lot of marriages that had ended because somebody just couldn't say those 3 words. That's all it needed. Just a quick story. Jane and I had been married about 10 years, and we were invited actually to a wedding. And it was just a normal day, except that the air conditioning in our car didn't work. And it was August, and it was humid. And so as I remember walking from the house to the car, I thought, I can't wait to get the car moving, because I'm already sweating. And so we get out on the highway in our old station wagon, and Jane looks over at me. We're going about 55 or 60, and she says, "Are you going to roll up the window now?" I thought she was kidding, but she was not kidding. You know, and after a moment she looked at me and she said, "You know how long it took me to do my hair this way?" And Jane's hair was always short at that time, so I really didn't get it. I didn't think it took much longer than it took my hair. Anyway, we drove a little bit longer, and then she said something I'll never forget. She didn't argue with me, she just looked straight out the window and she said, "Okay, if that's the kind of person you want to be." That was it. And she had me. I drove another mile and I thought, Anna, when I was this age, I thought if I roll up the window, I'm going to be drenched. But when I was your age, I didn't realize that not only did I need to roll up the window, but I needed to say I'm sorry. And in that particular instance, God gave me grace. And not only did I roll up the window and it was an instant sauna in there, but I managed to bumble out an apology to Jane. And the nice thing about that was we were able to talk to each other for the rest of the night. We had fun at the wedding because she wasn't mad at me anymore. But anyway, our hope for you is that you will have wisdom to know when to say you're right, that you'll say it a lot, and that you'll have grace to say I'm sorry when it's necessary. Amen?